I guess the question is, why do we even need beliefs? I mean, since we spend so much time on this planet killing each other over them, why do we even have them? What's the evolutionary purpose of a belief? We can't exist on our own as human beings. We can't exist on our own. We must exist in a group. And beliefs are the glue that hold our group together. We forget how primitive we are. Like, think about how the brain evolved. It evolved in stages. Reptilian, mammal, primate. The front part of our brain, the human part's only 50,000 years old. All of this is monkey lizard. That's most of what you think. Monkey lizard, eat, fuck, sleep, kill, eat, fuck, sleep, kill, eat, fuck, sleep, kill, lie down, drink water, eat, fuck, sleep, kill. The front part's like go to work at Bunnings. That's a human brain. That's us. That's us. Fucking something insane. Oh no, jail, that'll suck. That's a human being. We're 1% genetically different to an ape, a chimp. 1%. Think about what's in that 1%. Language, art, space travel. 1%. Then imagine the difference between us and a donkey. Think about the gap between us and a donkey. The gap between us and a donkey is so great, you could punch a donkey and jerk it off in a paddock and have no idea why you did it. You wouldn't even be able to tell other donkeys, like, dude, don't go to the paddock, man. I don't know, something happened, it was good, I don't know, I'm gonna write a novel. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? We're so much more advanced than a donkey. You could build a giant mirror maze in your backyard and punch it at one end and run through it. Oh, it's heaps of me. And then get to this end and then you jerk it off and you're like, oh, that felt good. Then it gets to this end, punch it, oh, that hurt. Get to this end and you put it in like a crane, you lower it into a casino, chase around the casino with a horn. You have no idea why you did it, who you are, what your motivation is, whether you're even there. You wouldn't even know why you're doing it, neither would your neighbours. He's doing it again. It's the mirror maze this time. All I'm trying to say is that you could control, we're so much more advanced than a donkey genetically. You could control its anxiety, its pleasure, its depression, its pain, its reality, what it sees and what it feels. All I'm trying to say is if there's an alien that much more advanced than us, how do we know this whole reality is in a punch jerk off mirror maze casino? That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, we need beliefs because your beliefs are immortal. Beliefs are immortal and we're the only creature that knows we're going to die. Beliefs live on forever, we don't. Religion, fame, a footy team, whatever it is, we're the only creature with beliefs. There's no chimp beliefs. There's no communist chimps. God, everyone should get a banana. There's no capitalist chimps going, we'll control the banana trees. Collect the bananas at the top and eventually it'll trickle down. According to Murdoch Chimp News. Oh, it'll trickle. Don't worry about social welfare, it's going to trickle. It's trickling, right? It always trickles, doesn't it, man? When the rich get to the top and it trickles down. It doesn't trickle. Isn't that strange? We're the only ones with beliefs. And every belief we've ever used has been used for violence. Every single one. Every belief we've ever had as a human species has been used for violence, bar none. That's because whenever you attack a human being's belief, you're attacking their very immortality. The thing that lives on forever above them. You know what I mean? Like the nation, a flag, whatever it is. We're the only, like, think about every belief has been used for violence. Every one. Christianity, Islam, fascism, communism, capitalism, even Buddhism. Even Buddhism. There's Buddhist terrorists right now in Burma attacking an Islamic minority. Buddhist terrorists. Buddhists. Buddhists believe we're all one, but they're like, fuck that bit. It's like a bird swooping itself in the mirror. I'll fucking get that bird. Buddhist terrorists, it's insane. That's why I believe what's going on with ISIS has nothing to do with Islam. It's just another arbitrary belief corrupted for the purpose of violence, something for us to die for that's immortal. It doesn't matter, the belief is so arbitrary. I'll give you a great example. 2 people caught going from the UK to fight in Syria with ISIS. Recent converts to Islam, and their last purchase, you can Google this, is absolutely true. Their last purchase was Islam for Dummies. Absolutely true, it's not a joke. Islam for Dummies, you see how great the need is? Just, I want to belong. I want to fight for this thing. Islam for Dummies. You want to know your Islam well, wouldn't you? If you're going to ISIS, I hear they're pretty strict. You know what I mean? Not going to be cramming before the exam with fucking ISIS. Dude, who's Muhammad? What the fuck? There's heaps of this, man. You got to bow to Mecca. I don't even know where Mecca is. What the fuck? We're going to get to ISIS. They're going to be like, what was Muhammad's last meal? Oh, fucking couscous, wasn't it? Hummus. I'm just saying that, like, the belief is arbitrary. Like, think about racism. Another excuse for violence. It's so ridiculous, the idea of attacking someone because of the colour of their skin. I mean, you couldn't get a more absurd belief. I know you're dying to hear my beliefs on racism. I'm a white middle-class male. I don't think my voice has been heard. But I'm going to continue to tell you my beliefs because that is a tradition of my people. To me, look, Australia gets a bad rap for racism because of all the racism. But to me, racism seems to happen the most where I've travelled and where I've been and books I've read in Africa, Asia, America. That's what it seems to me that racism happens the most wherever there are people. That's all I'm trying to say is that, like, it's a human. Like, what I'm trying to say is, we went back to year zero and eradicated nations and religions. There was none of that. We sort of all look the same. We still have to die for something bigger than ourselves. We still have to belong to a group. You just become way more frivolous. Just be like, man, I love vanilla gelato. Me too. My mum makes vanilla gelato. Oh, cool. We can be the vanilla gelato people. Let's hang out in the neighbourhood a few generations later. I like chocolate. Fuck chocolate. Ice cream wars. People blowing up ice cream trucks. People on the news going, oh, Neapolitan, it's just an idealistic dream. Sorry to be a downer. I don't want to... Like, that's... Like, that position and evolution of knowing why we're here and not knowing why. Like, we know we're alive, we're able to question why we're here. Like, life is like a pizza we didn't order, just arrived. Like, oh, I'm alive, what the fuck? What am I doing here? That position is where our greatest art comes from, don't you think? Like, being in that angst, like that, why? Like Friedrich Nietzsche, that existentialist, the dude who coined the phrase, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. He's dead. But he died thinking. Have you seen what he looked like before he died? He died like this. He died like that. Fucking why? Work it out, that last thought. Why am I fucking here? Think about it, man. We're beautiful for that reason. Think about it. The Big Bang happened, that formed matter, matter formed into planets. Life grew out of this planet. We're the first life to grow out of this planet and look back to where we came from. We're amazing. We should be walking around constantly going, fuck, I'm alive. This is incredible. We made it. Instead, we're like, Steve, let me use the photocopier at work. It's bullshit. I know how to change the cyan cartridge, Steve. It's not difficult. I think about that shit too much, actually. I think. I was listening to this audio book by a guy called Carl Sagan. A lot of people know Carl Sagan. He's very popular. Yeah. Fans in of Carl Sagan. Anyway, he's a cosmologist. So he's talking about the Big Bang, why we're here, what is reality. And listen to that, right? Listen to this in my earphones, walking back to my car. What is reality? What is consciousness? Why are we here? What is perception? What are we actually seeing when we see something? I get to my car and I'm getting a parking fine. I'm like, are you fucking serious? What is reality? Parking fine. I was actually pissed off. I took my earbuds out and I said, dude, you realise we're just stardust? Metaphorically looking back into God's mind. He's like, yeah, I know, mate. It doesn't matter, it's still a loading zone. I mean, if you knew anything about time and space, you'd know it's after 7.